The question is, who would be the people most likely to watch our film? And I reckon they'll probably be, 15 to plus.
Maybe a
about
bit
15
older.
plus.
I would say it's a bit older because that's quite a dark theme about kidnapping.
16-ish to...
I to be honest, I reckon the 15-year-olds probably, onwards probably like to watch it for
Sophie.
Yeah.
Especially considering that the characters in our film are quite young.
Yeah, so
they identify with
yeah. But then again, with the older generations, they'll see it as a film that they could just sit down and enjoy. Like, so it's not like a film that's designed for young people.
Actually, it's a very kind of
there's a lot of
varied range,
dark Hollywood themes in it, but it's also like, as it's a crime thriller, it's sort of probably remind people older generations.
Yeah, so that's why the older generations will enjoy it.
But there are quite a few themes in Josh's, the detective's character as well, which would make it suitable for an audience.
For example, the father-daughter relationship
and separating work and home life and everything that comes in between.
Which is actually a pretty good theme if you think about it, about modern day society.
Yeah.
So. Because she's quite disobedient, and obviously in 50s films or 60s films you wouldn't see that in children, but
they'd always be
disobedient,
rebellious.
Yeah, they'd be always be conforming to the norm of society in those days. But nowadays it's just like Peter said, it's a little bit more of a free for all.
I think maybe older people watching it may not particularly like to watch it because of the themes, because if they have their kids of their own, some people may not want to watch it because they think, oh, what if that was my kid?
Yeah, but I guess that's what gets them going. It's really like a roller coaster ride,
that's
crime
why
thriller. That's why you watch them.
I think for a parent watching this film, they would be they'd probably be a bit more protective of their child after seeing this.
They could relate to how the parent must feel.
How the detective is, if he's trying to be a detective and being a father, and there's no mother in the situation,
I feel
it's a bit difficult.
I feel like a film like this would quite have a big audience, because films like Silence of the Lambs is quite popular among everyone, and obviously it won a lot of awards, so it's obviously has a big fan base.
Yeah.
So
considering the themes were quite off centre as well, and they were talking about mental
guy who wants to be a different gender, a
cannibalism,
striving detective.
But it's with this one, it's just a detective who, is presumably a pretty good detective, but the case he's got is
works too much, overworking. Another good thing.
Overworking himself.
So he overworks himself.
To find his daughter. Yeah. After overworking and ignoring her.
So on a normal day for him, he would work too much, and then when he goes home, it's like he doesn't know his daughter, and his daughter doesn't know him, because they're two separate people.
And our film's quite a used kind of basis to most crime thrillers as well. It's like the detective. There's the.
So he's.
The
someone
damsel in distress. It's quite stereotypical, to be honest. But I guess we left that out.
I think there's also an underlay though, because there's the kidnapping of a girl is quite probably not really seen in films, because always paedophilia is never really addressed in films very much.
Yeah.
So obviously it will be probably put off. A lot of people will be put off by that.
It's strange. You see it in the news quite a lot about. It's always whenever someone gets kidnapped, like a young girl gets kidnapped, it's always in the news. Yeah. You don't see it much in film, because people read about it when it's true, but they don't want to actually see it happen.
Because they actually see it in real life, they would panic.
And I think that's what influences our film quite a lot, is things that happen in the media that come up again and again and influence our everyday lives. So we can represent it in film format like this.
Yeah, so that's why we go to get all these good ideas just by say watching the news, listening to the radio, all these things that are happening today in our society. We can draw upon
people, don't they?
Yeah, I think we can draw upon it.
I think people would probably be quite happy to see a film like that that's actually telling the truth.
Yeah,
and Hollywood.
Because if Hollywood did it, they'd make it
they'd probably
make it less realistic.
They'd respect it a lot more for actually making it real.
Well, that's why with ours it makes it unique, because we're actually showing you the whole what it would actually be like. For if say a child got kidnapped,
Definitely. Yeah. I think that's about it for this one.
So
thanks, guys.
Yep. Cool.